Hey folks, Brendan here from Bluelight, and for those of you who haven't seen any of my videos before, over the past several years I've been coaching and supporting people through the police recruitment process. They do the hard work, I just show them the way, but a good sort of 3,500 people have now succeeded in joining the police as a result of my support, something I'm really pleased about, especially for them. So what's this video all about? Well, it's to answer a question really, because I get a lot of phone calls and inquiries from people asking me, so what's the makeup of your seminar to help prepare me for the assessment centre? And if you look in the blurb below there, you'll see that there's a link to the web page which will give you an outline for the future dates, the timings and how much the seminar costs. Now, when I first ran this seminar years ago, I didn't have an online course behind it. But over 2 years ago now, we introduced an online course. So the idea now is that you complete as much of the online course as possible, especially the role play and the interview modules. And then you come to the seminar and we put it all into practice. There's no PowerPoint presentations. Within half an hour to 45 minutes, you'll be doing role plays. With me, by the way. That's how we start off. We do role plays. So we practice role play skills where individuals will have time, all of you will have time to prepare for the role play, and then one of you will do the role play with me, and then we'll debrief it and extract the learning from it. What I'm expecting is that you'll be able to put into practice the models and the structures that I show you on the online course. So we'll do a few of those, and then we'll move on to something that I call role play gymnastics. This is where it gives you the opportunity to start becoming really proficient in dealing with a range of different types of issues that you may or may not get at the assessment centre, to start building up some really eloquent approaches and solutions that you completely nail down in 5 minutes. I used to talk about role-playing the role players. Now what I talk about is unrole-playing the role players. So to give you an idea behind that, one of the things that we discuss is utilising something called an independent advisory group as a solution for developing some solutions and preventing whatever the issue is from happening again. Now, the first time one of my clients introduced this was several months ago in a Northeastern Force assessment centre. Talked about an independent advisory group, and apparently the role player went, "An independent advisory group? You're going to do what?" And then sort of took a bit of a step back, if you like, and then went, "If you think that's best." They went back into role play mode. So what my client enabled there was to knock the role player out of role player mode and into their real self. So that's what we intend to do through practicing for the role plays, to get you super confident to be able to deal with anything that the role players throw at you. And invariably my clients report back that they get smirks, smiles and little nods off the role players and the assessors because they know you've been coached, but they score really brilliantly. So what? And then we move into preparing for the interview phase, give you sort of structures and approaches for the motivation questions and also for the competency questions. And a few tips as to what I think the questions might be. Now, I don't know what those questions are based on asking my clients what happened at the assessment centre. I know this because I've been tracking what's been happening at positive action workshops right across the country, and there's certain themes that are emerging. So that's the makeup of the day. That'll take us through to 8 hours. Normally people walk out completely disorientated with their heads full of all sorts of stuff they need to do. But out of 10, the marks they normally give me about how prepared they are at the very beginning of the seminar is normally around 2, 3, 4 out of 10 in terms of how prepared they are. And by the end of the seminar, what they give me is marks of around 7 or 8 out of 10 prepared for the assessment centre. So I'm kind of liking that kind of progress that people go through. So there you go, folks. In case you're thinking of ringing up and asking what the seminar involves, that's what it involves. There's a link there below to all the dates and the times and how to book on and how much it costs. And for those of you who might just be interested in finding out a little bit more, there's also a link to Bluelight's Police Recruitment Facebook support group, which now has over 5,000 members. My goodness. So if you just click on the link below, it'll take you to that Facebook support group. All you need to do is ask to join and put an answer to the question, what's your interest in the recruitment process, into your request, and invariably we will grant access. So I hope you found this useful, folks. And if you've got any further ideas or questions about the police recruitment process, please do ask below. And if you're watching this on YouTube, then I think it's somewhere around there. There's a little subscribe button, and by the magic of YouTube, every time I publish a video, it'll arrive in your email queue. How fab is that? And if you're watching this on Facebook, please do like it or ask any questions in the comments box below. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. All right, I'll catch you at the next one. Bye-bye for now.